The DLC expansion is officially an episode now on The Last of Us. We're talking The Last of Us episode 7. Welcome to IJustWatched. Let's get into it. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode yet, but it's been out for a little bit. I'm behind. We knew they were going into the DLC part, and which is neat because this is the only episode I get to watch where I didn't play, because I played the game. I played both games. I just haven't played the DLC, and I probably never will. It allowed me to really just watch it, just to watch it as a show. Like, you know, don't worry about the comparisons. Don't worry about what beats they were going to hit, like that I'm usually excited for, things like that. I just got to watch it as a regular TV goer. So I was interested just to see how they played it out. I think it's a good episode. I mean, especially the craziness from 5 and then 6 giving us, you know, the reunion with Tommy, and then, you know, seeing the establishment of the town, and we know where things are going. I am more interested in seeing Ellie survive and fight off the folk that she does, as you do in the game, versus this DLC where I thought it was neat. I liked their chemistry. They're best friends. They clearly liked each other. Where everything was kind of building up. I mean, my favorite part was the, like, seeing the lights kick on in the mall and just seeing how beautiful it was, the arcade setup, them hitting it on MK2, baby. That shit was fun, with the fatalities and going to work and you're like just button smash and, you know, just having a good time. It's a fun episode. It's neat. Amongst the grandeur, amongst the series itself, I think it's probably the weaker of the episodes, but not because it's a bad episode, just because others to me have been so much better. The reason I say that is because we see that she has Joel in the garage, or in the garage or basement, whatever. I did like the fact that the horse was parked in the garage. That's what I was trying to get at. She's trying to heal him. You know, you see her get the needle and thread, which I was like, all right, cool. But I really wanted them to not jump back and forth as much. I would have preferred them to just hit us straight with the flashback, because what I really wanted to see is the tragedy that we knew was going to happen. We knew that that's where Ellie got bit, and we figured, because again, I didn't play the DLC, that's where her friend was going to die, because she got bit. And you see them bit, and they're just there talking about how we're not going to quit. We're just going to enjoy what time we have together and go crazy together, you know? And I was like, okay, cool. Let's, like, I wanted to kind of see this tragic moment where the Fireflies show up to the post and see that Ellie had to kill her friend when she turned to save herself, but Ellie hasn't turned. Like, I wanted to see that moment. We still might get to see it, but I was waiting for it. And the fact that they kind of like cut and then jump back to her and she's like sewing up Joel and it ended, I was kind of left wanting. To me, kind of diminished that whole flashback. I mean, overall, it's a good episode. And it was neat to really just kind of get to see Elle's backstory, or like, you know, her day to day inside the facilities, and then how they discuss Fireflies they're different, but they're not drastically different. It's still an agency that wants to take over and rule. So basically, we lose one for another. Would they be better? Not really, because they're bombing and hurting people just the same. So it's like one regime for the other. I liked the episode. It was all right. You know, like I said, amongst all 7 episodes so far, it's like my least favorite if I had to pick one. So I want to hear your thoughts. How'd you feel about the episode? Did you like it? Also, homegirl who played her friend, I think she did a really good job, and I love her priorities in trying to have this like last one-off night. And if I remember correctly, that's the same actress from A Wrinkle in Time, right? Because that's the last time I remember seeing her in anything that I've watched. Also, I mean, I can't stand that movie, but that's besides the point. I was just trying to like get solidified if that was her, and if you know, you know, and you can let me know. Comments, questions, concerns, let me know. I love hearing from you. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.